Right, angles. You should know that the angles on a straight line add up to 180 degrees. So x equals 180 degrees minus 42 degrees, which is 138 degrees. You should also know the angles all the way around, angles at a point, add up to 360 degrees. So A equals 360 degrees minus 64 degrees, which is 296 degrees. Now, what about these two angles? Well, these are called vertically opposite angles, and vertically opposite angles are equal. So y equals 53 degrees. Now, it's very important you remember the angles in a triangle add up to 180 degrees. Whatever the triangle, the three angles always add up to 180 degrees. So here, angle A is 180 degrees, take away the other two angles. So A equals 180 degrees minus brackets 112 degrees plus 40 degrees. So we add those two up and take them away from 180. That's 180 minus 152. So that comes to 128 degrees. Now, here are some quick questions for you to try. Show you're working properly, just like I showed you. Okay? Right, answers. Number one. So these are vertically opposite angles. X is 108 degrees. Number two. Here we have a straight line. The two angles sitting on that straight line add up to 180 degrees. So A equals 180 minus 54, which is 126 degrees. Number three, these are called angles at a point. They add up to 360, so Z equals 360 degrees minus 300 degrees equals 60 degrees. And the last one, angles in a triangle. They add up to 180 degrees, so T equals 180 degrees minus brackets 60 degrees plus 30 degrees. So that's 180 minus 90, which is 90 degrees. So that must be a right-angled triangle. T is a right angle. Now let's put a couple of these things together. Here you can't work out angle X yet. We don't have this angle in the triangle. So first of all, label that angle. Let's call that, say, angle A. A is 180 degrees minus 123 degrees. They're sitting on this straight line. That's 180, 80, 70, 60, 57 degrees. Now we can use angles in a triangle. So X equals 180 degrees minus brackets 57 degrees and 50 degrees. So that's 180 minus 107, 73 degrees. Right, we want to work out angle Z. This is a bit tricky. First we need to know that angle, so let's label that, let's say A. A equals 65 degrees. They are vertically opposite angles. Now we can use angles in a triangle to work out angle B. So B equals 180 minus brackets 65 degrees plus 40 degrees. So that's 180 minus 105, which comes to 75 degrees. So finally, we can work out angle Z using angles at a point. So Z equals 360 minus 75, which is 285 degrees. Okay, here's another couple of questions for you to try again. This time, draw the diagrams. They don't have to be drawn accurately, but draw them neatly, and you'll have to add on your own letters before you can work out the angle you're asked for. Okay, off you go. Right, answers. Number 1. First we need to work out this angle here. Let's call that angle x. So, angles in a triangle, x equals 180 degrees minus brackets 36 degrees and 84 degrees. That comes to 180 minus 80, 90, 100, 110, 120 degrees. So that's 60 degrees. So then angle C is on a straight line with angle x. So C equals 180 minus 60, which is 120 degrees. Right, number 2. So first we need to work out this angle here. Let's call him M. So, angles at a point. M equals 360 degrees minus 332 degrees. So 60, 50, 40, 30, 28 degrees. So now we need to work out this angle here. Let's call him G. So angles in a triangle. G equals 180 minus brackets 28 degrees. That was this angle here. Plus the 70. So that's 180 minus 70, 80 is 98 degrees. So that comes to 82 degrees. So finally, you know E and G are equal. They are called vertically opposite angles. So you can say that E equals 82 degrees. Right, download the worksheet and give it a go.